This conference will now be recorded.
So what we can do? So simply, the first we should create what? Some names. So just we'll check the list. The list contains no word with A, M, and C. Okay. So what we'll do is intentionally create some files first. Touch. Right. So right, app dot C make dot pickle make dot okay 4 s1 dot v application dot c main core dot v. So let's read it. So ls, right? So if you are mentioning, right, only display those names, those file names in the list which starts with A or M or C. So what we should do here? So ls. So how we can write the pattern, right? So you have to mention in the range. So whenever you are mentioning range, you have to use square bracket, right? Inside square bracket, you can write A, M, C, star. Why star? Because it's starting with any of these characters and followed by any number of characters with any character, right? So that's why star, not star. Yes, Shanta, that is correct. So we have to use. You can see it is showing A, M, and C. Okay. So if you use comma, what will happen? So it is also giving, right, those names. Everyone understood, right? Ajay? So what we have to do to print all those names, Ajay, you should tell this, right? What we have to do to print all those names except those names which starts with A, M, or C. So it should be neither A, nor M, nor C. What we should write, Ajay? ls. You can see in previous one, it is printing only those names which starts with A, M, or C. So now, what is the next question? Next question is list out all those names which starts with alphabet neither A, nor M, nor C. Tell me. Yes, that is correct, but you should not use parentheses. You are using parentheses and your ls is what? So try it, right? Before sending, you should try it. So you should mention the range inside square brackets, right? What you have to use? So you have to use not operator. A, M, C, right? Then any character followed by any character, any number of characters followed by any extension, right? So it will print all those names except the names which starts with A, M, or C. Is it clear, everyone? That's all. So let's discuss the. So I have given some assignment question answer, right? Yesterday in the end of session. Have you solved that assignment question? Have you completed the? There were two questions, right? Create a file and check its word count in command line. Create a file having some content. Print first 3 and last 2 lines in the same command line. Have you completed this assignment? Just completed this assignment. Ms. Manikanta, Nagababu, Ram, Hari, Kriti, Vignesh, Ajay, Rahul, Anurag, Karan, Surbi. Yes, tell me. No one has completed this? No one has tried? How many people have tried this question? No one. So that is creating an empty file. Suppose if you want to create a file and edit the file, then what to do? Cat. Yes, cat, right? So use cat and create a file. Everyone create a file and edit some content. Yes, sir. Right? So I'm editing it. So I'm pasting some content here, right? So I'm pasting some of the content taken from the user. So I'll save it. How to save? Number of words, number of lines, right? And number of bytes. For this file. Doc.csv. So how many number of lines are there? Line. What is the second line? November 23rd. Third line is space, having a space. Fourth line is below. So it has only 4 lines, right? The second question is you have to print first 3 lines and last 2 lines. But it has only 4 lines. It means what? You need to edit this file again. So what you have to do? Without editing the previous content, you should add don't change the previous content, whatever you have added. So I'm not going to change this content. Without deleting this content, I'll insert few more lines so that I can do second question. So do everyone. Yes, have you completed? So just insert some more lines. So what we should do? We'll take some more lines. So how to edit without deleting the previous data? So how to edit? Just tell me. So if you want to edit your previous data, what you should do? Without disturbing your previous data, you need to edit. Nano? What do you mean by nano? Oh, okay. You are saying. So let's check. Let's check. Right. Let's display whatever content is there. Yes, you can see it has not removed previous content. Right. Instead of that, it has just added new lines to that file. Now, what was the question? What was the question? So create a file having some content. Print the first 3 and last 2 lines. In this. So there are 2 ways which you can do, right? But yes, you can do that. So how to do this? Yes, anyone has done this? Anyone who has completed this? Yes, head and tail, that is correct. How to do this? Have you tried this in your terminal? Try and tell me what is the command.
हेलो, क्या कर रहा है? अच्छा, आज तेरी वाली वीडियो की लेक्चर की लिंक भेज दो ना मुझे लाइव वाली की। कितने बजे? 9:30 से क्लास तेरी। अच्छा, मतलब 9:30 से क्लास है ना?
Another head -3 will print only first 3 lines. It will not print both the lines, both first 3 and second last 2, right? So what we should do in one command line to print both first 3 and last 2?
ये टेस्ट कब है तेरा? टेस्ट कब है? आज है कि कब है? कल है ना?
Is anyone who has tried this? Has completed this?
ठीक है। अगर आएगा तो भेजना यार। मैं सोच रहा हूँ कि आज रेलवे क्लास अटेंड करने का सोच रहा था मैं। मेरी क्लास है ना, मैं तो यार कर लिया, मेरे को पता आगे क्या पढ़ाएगा, वो बोरिंग से पढ़ाएगा आगे भी, क्योंकि वो पूरा अभी कंटेंट डाला था, नोट्स भी तो पूरे डाले नहीं उसने। नोट्स साइट पर बहुत अधूरे नोट्स यार। मैं कल रात को मैंने पढ़ा नोट्स, सब अधूरे नोट डाल लगे, बीच में से पेज ही गए हैं, नोट्स में से पीपीटी गए हैं।
Yes, anyone who has completed?
अरे ये
or still trying?
कब करेंगे जब अपन पैसे देंगे ना पूरे, तब करेंगे ये सारे। अभी तक नहीं करेंगे, मुझे ऐसा लग रहा है। पैसे जब तक पूरे नहीं देंगे। हाँ, वो तो लिखा हुआ नोट।
What are all those logical operators which I have discussed in last session?
मुझे लग रहा है ये खत्म होने का अभी डालेंगे, लग रहा है ऐसा अपने भी। मैं तो पता आज सुबह लिखा मैंने मैसेज। अरे पता 30 वो नहीं एक्सचेंज हो गया था लेक्चर 30 सितंबर वाला। क्या क्या? अच्छा, मॉक इंटरव्यू तेरा स्टार्ट हो गया? वो यार जल्दी चल रहा तुम्हारे पीडी वाले में। पीडी वाले में काफी जल्दी चल रहा।
What we have to use? Head -3. Print what? First 3 lines. What is this operator called as? Yes, everyone? Yes, Vignesh?
अबे तो
Murad?
सभी तो अच्छा लर्निंग से
Shanta?
बड़ा तो है यार, इतने जल्दी खत्म कैसे हो गया? मैं काफी सेशन बड़ा चल रहा था। अच्छा हाँ, तुम्हारे तो
Yes, correct, Anurag. Right? So then what we can write here? So we can write dot.txt. So what it's printing? It's printing the first three and last two, right? But there are spaces. So what we'll do, we'll edit few more lines so that we can get last two lines. So just I'll take some content. So just I'll edit it, right? So next again I'll do this. So you can see it is printing what? First is 3 and last 2. Okay. Is it clear, everyone? So can we do this by another method? Can we use pipe operator or not? So try that. So try to use with pipe. So what we can do? We can write cat. What is your file name? Doc, right? Pipe, and then what? Right? Okay. So we'll check. I'm just checking if it works or not, right? Yes, it's working, but it's only working for head. You can see it's not working for tail, right? So it's taking a lot of time. So is there any way I can use like this? No. So this is not working with this, right? So simply what you can do, simply you can write like this. You want to bring first 3 and last 2. Is it clear, everyone? So let's come back to our new topic. Yeah, Shanta, that will work, but that does not make any sense. Means you are already writing file name, if you are using cat file name. So what I was trying to do here is, you should try to pick the output of cat file name, and then you should take it as input to your second argument. So yes, that will work. Whatever you have written, that will work because you have mentioned the file name, followed by yes. So let's go to next topic.
प्रैक्टिकली प्रैक्टिस भी किया ना आपने वो जैसे ना मेन जो सेशन 5 और 4 सेशन 6 5 और 6 का जो हैबिट लूप का जो सारे बची है मतलब रैंडम मैनुअल को कैसे डिलीवर करना है मीटर कैसे डिलीवर करना है वो उसी के ही क्वेश्चन है तभी तो वो सेशन तब अब वो ये ना कि लोग लेक्चर में ध्यान नहीं दे रहे होंगे तो हमारा सेशन भी खत्म हो जाएगा आज भी सेशन भी खत्म हो जाएगा लेकिन ये लोग पता है पता नहीं ऐसे वाले तो अभी तो बहुत ज्यादा यार तो मेरे ख्याल से
What unit will do? It omits and removes, omits or removes consecutive repeated lines. So can you tell me, out of these lines, which one is repeating? Yes, which one is consecutively repeating? Correct, Shanta. So it is G, right? Good. Yes, good, Mansanta. So G is consecutively repeating. So what it will do? It will omit, right? It will remove. Okay. So let's take some example. Let's take one example. So what we can use. The command is unique. Then you can write so you can use option -3. Test. Right? You can give any file name. So we'll take some we'll take one test file. test1.txt. Okay.
अकेले क्या हुआ यार वो तो अकेले का मतलब क्या होता है तो तू करेगा तो अपना समझ जाएगा और नहीं ना ही होता फिर मेरे को लेकिन मैंने तो पढ़ा ही नहीं है ना अभी तो पीडी मैंने पढ़ा कि अभी तो मेरे को सेशन देखने पड़ेंगे क्या है लेक्चर में चल रहा है भाई तू जल्दी फ्री हो ना इस संडे को तो कर देंगे यार
Right. So what is the purpose of -C option? Why we are writing -C? So you can write without us. It will omit it. But if you are using option -C, what -C will do? So it also gives number of lines. So I'll just write it gives count of repeating lines. Count of consecutive repeating lines. Is it clear? Yes. Count. Right. So next we are going to see diff. Right. So next is diff. So diff stands for the difference between two files. Right. So for an example, so diff test1.txt, test1.txt, test2.txt. It will show the difference between two files. Okay, so it can be showing in form of like this, something 10A11, right? So it can show something in form of these numbers, right? What it stands for. So what A stands for. So it will also show like this, something from XYZ. XYZ. So what this arrow mark signifies. So we'll see all those. So some notations. Some notations to understand. Okay. So let's write those notations. So what A stands for? So it is add. B stands for change. Right? So it is suggesting. So whenever you are seeing A, right? So it is suggesting that you should add this word or these characters. D, if you see D, it is suggesting to delete. Right? Then you have right arrow mark. Second file. Right? It shows towards second file. So change has to be done to the second file. So difference you are getting, it is because of second file. If you see this kind of arrow mark, left arrow mark, means change has to be done on first file. Right? That is test1.txt. First file. Okay? So test1.txt. Is it clear? So next command is com, right? What com will do? So com will produce 3 column output, right? With no option, it will produce what? 3 column outputs. So it will produce 3 column output, right? With no option. So com with no option. So it produces 3 column output. So what is the first column? Right? That is column 1 contains lines which are unique to file 1. Second column will show you. Second column. Column 2 contains lines unique to file 2. Right? Third column. So column 3. Column 3 contains the lines common to both the files. Lines common to both files. Is it clear? Lines. Right? It shows what are all common data, right, present in column 1, column 2, column 3. So if common data is present in file 1, it will be displaying in column 1. If common and unique data is present in file 2, it will be displaying in column 2. Similarly, I have CMP, right? Compare. So what CMP means? It is a compare, right? So which gives difference in bytes. It will show the difference in bytes. So difference in bytes between 2 files. Okay. So next is sort, right? So it sorts lines. So how it is going to sort? So how it will be going to be sorted? So we have also discussed this in technical session, right? So whenever something is getting sorted, on basis of what? On basis of what it is going to sort? Right? On basis of, right? It's not alphabetical, not numerical. It's purely based upon these codes. So those are called as what? What they are called? So can you tell me the ASCII value for percentage? 24, right? At the rate and T. Yes, tell me. Just find and tell me the value for these. Right? Or you can just tell me which one will come first. If I tell you to sort these in order, right? Sort these in ascending order. Right? So whatever value which is the smallest, it will be placed in first. Small to large. So place this in ascending order. Write down. So do this and tell me what are all values for the given characters. find command will do? What is the purpose of find command? So it will search, right? Search for files. It will search for files and directories. Files or directories in the given path. Okay. So what is the syntax for this? The syntax here is, so let's say I'm searching files. The syntax for searching file in given path. Right? What is the syntax? So command name, that is find. Then what is the directory path? Right? You have to give the path for directory path. Then give name, what you are searching. Right? Give the name of file name. So how you are going to give the file name? Inside double quotes. Inside double quotes, you should write the file name. Right? Whatever file name you are going to search, you can write it there. So minus, you are searching type. What type of content you are searching? What type of component you are searching? Is it file or directory? So you are searching file, so you should use asset. Similarly, try to find, if you want to find directory. So searching directory in the given path. Right? So what we have to do? Write the command name find, then directory path, then name. Inside name, you have to give what? File name or directory name? Directory name, right? Then what you are going to search, file or directory? So that you have to write using option called as type. So here you have to write what? D. Instead of F, you have to write D. So let's see some examples here. Right? So for examples like find dot slash. Right? So what is this dot slash? So I have to give what? Path, right? Your path, complete path. So if I'm using dot slash, what it means? Is what it means? Everyone? Yes, Shanta. Absolutely correct. So it is what? Current. Right? Current path. So then you have to use option minus name. Right? Then you have to write. So what you're searching? Directory or file? So you're searching file. So you can mention file name. So des1 dot. So you can use regular expression patterns also. Right? How you can write? If I'm searching for all those files which starts with des. Right? Which starts with des followed by any extension. Right? Which starts with des followed by any extension. What will happen? It will search all those files which start with des. Right? So I'm searching what? File or directory? So that you have mentioned. Right? So it is file. Try this, everyone. So try second example also. So this is first. Try second example. Find. So this time you try to find directory. So in your current directory, try to find the directory name with dir1 minus type. So what you're searching? Directory. So you should write D. So let's do one more example. So find current location minus name. Suppose if you are finding those files, if you want to find all Verilog files, what we should write here in pattern? If you want to search all Verilog files, what you have to search? What you have to write as a pattern? No, Vikram, not only .v. So what pattern we should write? Yes, what pattern we should write inside double quotes? Is anyone?
हमारा मोबाइल दे दे खादिया
हमारा क्या लगे?
अरे दे दे मेरी साथ पंखा बंद कर दे
वो दे दो मुझे।
हाँ
दे
हल्का पानी देना फिर पानी देके इजी ना दूसरा पदार्थ में डाल के
So try to do all those basic examples. Then install some lab systems.
सामान अच्छा लिखना है अच्छा
So everyone completed with basic examples? So what are the basic examples? How to find all names, all file names which starts with des. So what you should write? Find them in correct location, right? Write the pattern des star dot star type. So what I'm searching here is what I'm searching here. Right? So what it is showing?
बाकी सिर्फ विटामिन आ रही है छिड़का
So it's not taking the pattern, right? Why it's not taking the pattern? Oh yes, so I haven't used option name, right? Correct. Good. So you should mention the option name also. So I'm giving name, but I'm not mentioning. Right? I'm giving the name, but I'm not mentioning the option. Right? Good. So what it's printing? It's printing all those names which starts with DES. Right? Similarly, what was the second example? So you want to search the directory name for just directory 1. What you should do? Instead of F, write D. And here you are searching for directory with the name of directory 1. So there is no name, right? There is no name with dir 1. Let's check whether some directories are there. So we'll create some directory and say dir 1, dir 2. Now we check, right? It is giving, right? It is searching. Suppose, so let's do something, right? So I'll move directory 2 in directory 1. So I'll move, right? So ls directory 1. Yes. So so tell me, suppose I want to find directory 2. Then what I should do? If I write like this, I want to find directory 2. Okay, so I'll write like this. What is showing? Now it is showing some different result, right? Can anyone explain me what it is showing here? I'm searching for directory 2. It is showing me what? Yes, what is this? Shanta, right? So it is showing the complete path, right? Whatever you're searching for directory 2. It is showing the complete path for directory 2. Okay? So it will show you the path, no matter where you're searching. So instead of this, if I give the path name, the dot slash directory 1. So again, it is showing me, right? Instead of this, if you want to search some file which is present in directory 2, so I'll use star to give me all files which is present in directory 2, right? So let's search all .v files. So what I should do? That is all .v files means I should change this P to F. And what pattern I should write here? Star.v. And what I should write here? The current location. So it will give me what? All files, all Verilog files. It is giving me what? All Verilog files. Yes, Anurag, that is fine. Okay. So I'll give you some questions to solve so that you can improve your understanding. So take some question, right? The first question is to find out. First question is find out all those files which was created 60 minutes before. Try to do this question. Find out all those names which was created 60 minutes before. Try to check. I'll give you a hint also, right? To solve this, try to check with the options. So what are all options present with find? What we should do? We can write man and find. Right? It will show you the man pages. So here there are a lot of options, right? So try to use one of these options to solve that question. You can see all these expression, operator, wall, option like mount, max depth, right? So what are these? Test. Okay. So there are some test-based options also available. Some tests, for example, minus mu xy allows comparison between file and currently being examined, and some reference files specified on the command line. Right? If you go, so you can see there are supported tests. There are some options. Minus a mean, minus a newer. So out of these, try to find out minus a time, right? Minus p newer, p time, right? What is n? N means numbers. So try to find out that option to solve this question. Okay. What is the question? Find out all those files which was created 16 minutes before. Do this.
बंद हो गया क्या?
लाइट गया ना?
लाइट गई क्या? अरे यार,
पता नहीं लाइट कटौती का